Ooh, extra
Okay.
candles, and the wooden sword is in its proper cave. So interesting start for both of these players.
It's like vanilla start, vanilla wooden sword cave, but that's a pretty small sample size to go on right now. But
looks like we're going to try and get these runners in sync here. It looks like that DigShake did not start his timer, so we're going to probably have to get some kind of check. I see that he is now Darkwing is now in vanilla level 3, and nope, we do not have the dungeons in their proper spot, so it looks like the caves have been shuffled.
Yeah, very interesting. Shuffled caves. Also, we're looking at either, at the very least, at worst, a mixed quest overworld, because that was the quote-unquote dungeon entrance to vanilla level 3 there.
Yeah, that is correct. So this is definitely not a full second quest. And what that's going to mean for these players is they're going to find 3 large secrets. Speaking of large secrets, that medium secret that Darkwing Duck just picked up, that's the minimum medium secret you can possibly get. So secrets have been shuffled. 25 rupees. This could be a poverty seed.
Yeah, that's not exactly what you want to see.
And the door repair penalty Darkwing just got is 17. The minimum is 15, so that's not too bad.
Not terrible.
Could come down to the large secret, though. But yeah, having 25 rupees as the medium secret, that is not very good. These guys are going to hope for a large, large secret. Let's find out what it is when we get there. And again, because this is mixed at the very worst, we're going to see the 3 large secrets.
Yes, that is correct. In the second quest, there's actually only a single large secret.
Yep,
but the way first quest and mixed quest works is that if you get the mixed quest overworld, it will give you the first quest secret distribution. Meanwhile, on Darkwing's screen, it appears that we have normal enemy HP, or at the very least, not 0 enemy HP.
Yep, so any hopes of the 0 HPs, that can go out the window. New secret found, another 25 rupees for Darkwing, so he's back on the board. Let's see if he can hold on to the money this time. Yeah. Oh, he just got picked off there by the Moblin's spear right there.
Sniped. Yep.
Tough break there.
On his way to the Armos cave there, the blue ring shop in the first quest. Yes, and then second quest level 2, or what the game calls level 2.
Yeah, that's right, because that could be shuffled again. We don't know enough yet that this is going to be mixed or first quest. So far, I don't see anything indicating mixed yet, but still a little early to tell.
Right. We see DigShake coming up with another 25 rupees there. And Darkwing going to make another attempt at this Armos cave here.
All right, behind there, we've got a shop. The prices have been shuffled on that. 89 is the price of meat, 90 for the key, in case somebody's going to have to purchase a key as a last resort. We've seen that happen a couple times already in the tournament.
We have indeed, and that is a little bit cheaper than the 100 key, I believe, typically. So you may see that come into play later, but right now, as you said, too early to tell.
Darkwing's going to check vanilla level 1. Let's see what's behind that cave. We've got not a level, but instead, after this pops up, he's going to up and out of that. Smart move by Darkwing. He does not want to pay those 17 rupees.
Don't want to lose those early on.
Yeah. The message is long enough that you can up A on it in time, but if you get one of those nasty troll community hints where it just says knee or something like that, forget it. You're losing your money.
Right, knee or ha is the other one.
Yep. Oh, and the exclamation point. Yes.
Yeah. That too, yep.
One thing we're going to keep our eyes out for is the expensive magical shield. I think we just saw the medium price one, but that 136. Ooh, look at the blue ring price, 254. Wow, that's a lot. The most can be 255. Blue candle is not a cheap matter either at 69 rupees.
Oh, you see.
This is mixed. He could not.
That is a mixed overworld. That is a first quest bomb spot.
Yep, Monocle Rock unable to be bombed, so we can now confirm this is a mixed overworld.
That's very interesting. So now we'll see.
First bonus cave, and I agree with this move right there. Go ahead and pick up the candle. You don't have the money to buy that 69 rupee blue candle. That's a smart move on DigShake's part.
Yes, indeed. So now we'll check this cave here. Money game. Darkwing's going to check in. Darkwing has found our first level. He has found level 6.
Well, it makes it easy for us. Now the only question is this normal level 6 or is this shapes? Also, look at the palette of level 6. That may not have been shuffled. Ooh, trying to buy some hints there. Did DigShake, and he just got a community hint. So we're either dealing with community hints, all community hints, or we're dealing with mixed hints at this point.
Yes. But live, love, laugh, and that is shapes. That is
definitely not level 6. So, all right, contestants, name that ink plot. Oh, look at the price of bombs. 37. Wow, quite expensive. Magical Shield is a cheap 78. However, Nice to Meet was pretty cheap as well.
All right, meanwhile, we see another 30 secret, or I guess 25 secret, but a middle secret.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of the normals today, so this is actually a rarity that we've seen a shuffled amount of secrets, and behind a normal large secret is another level. It's level 4 for DigShake, and it's starting to look more and more that the palettes of the dungeons not swapped.
Yes, indeed. And as we do know, we have confirmed shapes, so we'll see how it looks like DigShake here he's going to try to bomb through there. Nope, nothing doing. So he's key blocked. He'll have to come back to that at a later time.
Darkwing Duck desperately tried to get that set of bombs by doing a clip on that river. He does not have the ladder, but he was unable to get them, so he set no bombs, and he may be out of commission if he does not find anything here after these orange dark nuts.
Yes. So one thing to note about shapes is that anything you see on the map, once you pick up a map, that is basically everything you will see in that dungeon. In vanilla, there are a few kind of secret rooms that do not show up even on the map. The most infamous one to me is the very upper right of level 9, vanilla first quest, where the red ring is hidden. And then, of course, a little more obviously, the Eyes of the Skull in level 9 are rooms, but they don't kind of show up on the map. In shapes, any room that is in the dungeon will show up on the map. So we see here Darkwing entering this room. He will not try to bomb down because there's just nothing there. As you can see, there's no room to the south there.
Unfortunately for DigShake, he just found another door repair penalty. He's down to 29 rupees. We've seen a lot of those already, MTI.
Yeah, been a lot of door repairs. Luckily, they're a little bit cheaper than the typical door repair, but if you just keep running into them over and over,
yeah, especially if this is a poverty seed, we won't know entirely until we find that large secret.
Yes, indeed. Meanwhile, DigShake also finding level 6.
Yep.
He's gonna up an A to refill his hearts. Good move.
Yeah, it's starting to look like we may be out of commission. That potentially could be problems for both of these players. We could be ladder blocked.
Yeah.
Out of either the Triforce and or the item.
Yep, and plus, again, very limited keys as well. Although we see Darkwing picking up some bombs here. Oh, nice clip.
That's the clip that he was trying to do to pick up those bombs earlier that he couldn't do. Nice clip, though, to go after these dark nuts, and we'll see if there's anything good behind that shutter door once he clears this last one.
Yes, indeed. DigShake grabbing the map. I imagine he's not going to be very happy to see that, but it does give him some information anyway.
All right, and he's going to bomb to the south, and he has found a single block room, but if he wants to make an attempt at it, he's got to go after these bunnies here, the bull's voices.
Yep.
And with the wooden sword, it's at least 10 hits.
Yeah, and that looks like what he's doing, though, so... again, as we mentioned before, Darkwing, a very skilled player at both the randomizer and really the Legend of Zelda, but...
Ooh, and DigShake taking a death. And so does Darkwing Duck. Yep. Shouldn't be petting the buddies there, Darkwing.
But I was gonna say Darkwing, a very skilled player, and he's gonna bail out of this dungeon now, probably.
I certainly can't blame them. It's without keys and with the potential being ladder block. I don't blame them for getting out of dodge. Let's see if there's anything behind these two Armo statues here. There's a staircase and there's a secret. How much is it worth? It's worth 7 rupees. So we found the small secret, and that's below the average of 10 rupees. The range is 1 to 20 rupees on the small when it's shuffled. So we really could be looking at a severe poverty seed.
Yeah, this is, so far, not a lot of riches to be found.
Oh, look at this, though. Magic key. Unfortunately, 4 hearts, not enough, but that is the white sword item.
Yes. So that could definitely come into play later if Darkwing can quickly acquire another heart or two and make another play at that.
Right, there's a good chance 5 hearts will be enough because already there's a 50-50 chance that's not even shuffled. If it is shuffled, then it could potentially be 6 hearts to grab it. And we have the magical shield. That means Boomstick is in play, folks. The magical shield is the item on the coast.
Yes, indeed. And so for newer people watching, the Boomstick is basically an item that when you get normally when you acquire the magical book, you will almost never see a runner in this tournament pick up the book under normal circumstances, because it basically makes your magic wand worse. But what the Boomstick does is, instead of creating fire at the end of your wand projectile, it will actually turn it into a bomb, with all that entails. So it can open up passages, it can open up walls, it has the same power as a bomb. So if you can scrounge up the rubies for it, it is actually very, very useful to have. Especially if you can find the wand early.
The standard price of that is 200 rupees, but again, the prices have been shuffled, so they may get a little bit of a discount, or they may have to pay a little bit more.
Yes, indeed.
Now, for those of you who've never seen this game before as well, the Magical Shield, since it's on the coast, I don't expect either of these players to pick it up. What the Magical Shield does, it's very useful to reflect off the Zora's fireballs, the Lionel swords, and, of course, the... what else is it? Oh, Wizro beams, of course. That's the big one. Yes, indeed.
Yes, absolutely.
And also, I had seen this earlier. It is good for reflecting the fireballs off of those dragon statue turrets.
Oh, yeah, that is true as well. That's one I don't think about very much.
No.
But you're right. But again, these both of these players are... I doubt it's going to be worth the time investment to go grab.
No, I don't see it.
Shield.
I don't see it. No.
So another door repair for Darkwing.
Yeah, we had seen that one on DigShake's side, so he's back to 53 rupees now. So money could be tight. I mean, they're going to have to make some tough decisions, whether to buy a blue ring or the Boomstick or, a plethora of different items. It's going to depend on that large secret. We've not found one yet.
All right.
And DW, no way to that hint shop.
No. I think it's been a little while since DW actually saved. I was going to say, I was wondering if we might see something like what we saw in an earlier race today, where one of the racers was buying the hints and then using retry basically to get his rupees back. But
we've
given
seen
the starting location and just probably not worth it here. Meanwhile, DW grabbing another heart, giving him 5.
Yep, so that gives him 5 hearts. So he now has, well, at this point, it's a 75% chance of picking up the magic key if he decides to go back to it. It's because it's either going to be 5 hearts or it's going to be 6 hearts.
Yes. And as you mentioned, there's a chance that it wasn't shuffled at all, or it could be shuffled into just requiring 5 hearts. So.
Yeah, that's always going to be a possibility. And if it is shuffled, then the magical sword value would also be shuffled if that comes into play. Well, he's going to take the blue candle, and I do like this move here by Darkwing Duck. He knows he's in a favorable spot to pick up the magical key. I'd pick up the blue candle. He didn't have one. Smart move.
Yes, absolutely, especially with the candle being more expensive than usual, and the candle being very useful. A candle, I believe, is all but essential in completing the game at all. Burning all these bushes, finding all the secrets. And
DigShake found another secret. Jackpot! Wow. Look at that large secret. 131 rupees. I totally approve of that. So that definitely makes up for the tiny, medium, and small secrets.
Yes, indeed. And DW now also finding a large secret.
Yep, he also found the 131 rupee jackpot himself. Very good find.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, he is close to having... I don't believe we've actually located a shop with the boomstick in it yet, have we?
No, we have not. It's going to be a rare shop, from what I understand. Now, with this much money, yep, I don't blame Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
Because, again, we remember DigShake, we saw one community hint. It's possible that all the hints in this seed could be community hints. If that's the case, you're just wasting your money.
Yeah, that is very true. And DigShake now making a play for the magic key, but no go, as we know. It's going to be either 5 or 6 hearts.
Yep, Darkwing Duck not making a play just yet. He wants to discover a little bit more of the northern section of Hyrule.
Here.
Yep, which is a good move because there tends to be a lot of levels and stuff behind near Death Mountain, rather.
Right. And again, we've really only seen a couple levels so far, so the
and DigShake is just seeing the magical shield on the coast, which means he now knows that Boomstick is in play himself.
Yes. So, we're gonna check out that Armos item. He actually grabbed it before I managed to see what it was, but I believe it was the power bracelet.
Yeah, if that's the case, yeah, that's the normal standard item that you'd find in Vanilla Zelda is the power bracelet. I also didn't catch it, but yeah, it had to be the power bracelet. You just pushed his way.
That block, so yeah.
And the last 3 races I've done, that's been the item. So, not very random, huh?
Good randomizer.
Yeah, but of course, power bracelet, a very useful item, and especially given that this is the mixed overworld.
Yes. The mixed quest especially, there are a couple more places where you actually need to use the power bracelet to open up anything in the mixed quest or the second quest. So
Darkwing checking the coast out, just finds a money-making game. Nope to that.
Yeah.
Moving on.
While DigShake finding another 7 whole rupees in that secret.
Yep, 4 small secrets versus 3 large secrets in the overworld, whether we're playing mixed or first quest. We're going to see behind second quest, Burnable Bush, but it's a tough shot to make when you're on that side.
From this side, that's a tricky one. Yep.
Yeah, you're probably going to have to be on the right side because the burnable area is that bush. Well, he's trying to clip it. Nice move. He did it, and there is something behind there. Just a shot ahead. That was a crafty, nice move there by DigShake. And he's going to go ahead and purchase the meat. I don't blame him for that. He's got the money to spend. He knows that the large secret is worth a lot. So I think this is a solid play on DigShake's part.
Yeah, it's not a bad play at all. We don't know that the meat will not... But, as you mentioned, A, it's a little bit cheaper than vanilla meat. And, you know, he's got the rupees. He knows... he knows... Theoretically, there are more large secrets to be found. Well, there are more large secrets to be found.
Darkwing will pick up another small rupees. Another large secret.
There we go.
That's the second of the 3 large secrets that DigShake now has. So now he is in striking distance of the blue ring, and he's definitely has enough money for Boomstick if he can find it.
Yes. We still have not actually seen where the Boomstick is yet. So.
Darkwing Duck probably a little disappointed to find that large secret. He was very close to 200 rupees, so that's about a loss of 70 rupees.
Yeah. Having said that, he did go ahead and he took it, did not up an A or anything else, so...
No, so now he too is going to have a decision to make, and now 251 rupees. Remember, the price of the blue ring was 254 rupees, and the normal level 8 bush, unburnable.
Not burnable. Very interesting.
And he just realizes he's 3 rupees short.
I wonder
magic
if he
key at
trying...
5. Yes, Darkwing Duck has just picked up the magic key at 5.
That is... potentially that is huge. That will give him kind of, I won't say free reign of all the dungeons, but he is not going to have to worry about being constrained by keys or key blocks now.
And we see that come into play a lot in level 9, and now he doesn't have to worry about that. Of course, you're always going to have to worry about bombs, but yeah, not having to worry about keys is really a good thing to know.
And we just see confirmation on DigShake's side there that the Armos item is the power bracelet in its normal location. And yes, people in the chat noting that you can, obviously, as we saw, you can burn that bush. The second quest, level 7, the game calls it bush.
Yep.
You know, from the left side, it is a tricky shot, though. Oh, we see the boomstick cave. Boom.
214 rupees, and DigShake's going to go ahead and purchase it. Solid purchase in my book. Nice job.
Absolutely. So now he won't have to worry about bombs at all, which is good, because he's currently sitting at 0. So,
but he still has to find the magic wand to make any use of that boomstick.
That is true. That said, I still think this is a solid purchase on his part.
Agree. And in my opinion, I don't think either purchase is wrong. You buy the blue ring or the boomstick, to me, both solid purchases. It just depends. You want more offense or more defense?
Yes, very true. And as you mentioned before, these two very high caliber players. So I would expect probably both of them to take the boomstick, given the choice if you can only have one. But having said that, as you mentioned, neither one is a bad play necessarily.
Darkwing Duck's in level 4 right now. That reverse C only is to open up that shutter so that it's not a staircase reverse C like you might normally typically see.
Right.
Another bonus cave found here that gives 6 hearts to DigShake. He's now guaranteed the magic key. We know that 5 hearts is what he needs, but he doesn't.
Right. That is true. So now it's just a matter of him making it over there. And DigShake here finding level 1.
Level 1. So level 1 behind the burnable bush near the normal level 1. He's going to be looking for 2 items. 1 on the ground, 1 behind a staircase. Ooh, Darkwing Duck taking a death right there. He'll have to give it another shot. And
so we have shuffled enemy sets in the levels as well.
Yeah, normally this is a Gorilla set, but we're talking a Darknut set here in level 1.
Yep. Hello, Darknuts.
What we kind of still don't know is if the HP on these enemies are normal or if they have been shuffled, because we know it's not 0, obviously.
Right. Obviously, it's not 0. It did, from what I can tell on some of the enemies, it appears to be normal, but as you mentioned, it is definitely it is not 0. That is all we can really say for now. So let's see. He's gonna try to fight these. Nope. Okay. Looked like DigShake might have been going for trying to clear out those bunnies, but in the end he nopes out of there.
And with no bombs, there's nothing else he can do in level 1, so he's getting the heck out of there. He'll have to come back later. Boy, so far these dungeons have not been kind to these players. Bomb block, key block, ladder block, tough combat rooms. This has been a nasty seed so far.
It has been a nasty seed, but the good thing for us, if not necessarily, is that it has been, I would say, nasty in a fair manner, if that makes any sense.
Oh, sure, yeah.
In other words, both runners have had some difficulty, so, the beauty and the pain of Randomizer is that, sometimes you take a few gambles and they go right for you and they go wrong for your opponent. Anyone at any skill level has a chance in any given seed. But, the other side of that is if you make a few wrong decisions, or, you just play the percentages and this decides to be the seed that every single thing defies the percentages, you can find yourself in a big hole trying to climb out, and it's really through no fault of your own.
Yep, it's all about luck, which passes you take. Routing is important. There's a heart container picked up. Darkwing has 6 hearts to his credit.
But again, so far it's been a lot of blocks and things, but it's been kind of in not really favoring one player or the other so much. There's a Triforce in 4.
And hey, Triforce is in its normal room, so there's a potential that has not been shuffled. We wouldn't know that until we maybe see one in another level. But it's looking like Triforces may not be shuffled.
Yes, indeed. And also, I believe we can, having seen level 1, we can all but confirm pallets also not shuffled. Oh, level 4 item. Womp womp.
Oh, it is the inferior model magical boomerang, and Darkwing says, to that. I just gotten some indication. Blue Gorillas were the normal hit points, and I just saw blue Octoroks were also the normal hit points, so it's starting to look like that enemy HP not shuffled.
Right. Okay, let's see here. These Gibdos, I forget, do Gibdos take 8 or 10 hits normally?
I don't remember. It's quite a few. That's all I know.
It's a lot. Yeah. Really? Okay.
And Darkwing Duck has also gone ahead and purchased the boomstick for 214 rupees. So if he finds the magic wand, he too will have unlimited bombs and go to town on those walls.
Yes, if he can quickly find the wand, he will be in a great position here. Although I see DigShake recently did also pick up the magic key, so.
Yep, Gyptos takes 7 HP. We're getting confirmation that's also normal. So yeah, it's looking really good that the enemy HP not shuffled.
Yes, indeed.
Now, of course, the big question is what's going to happen when they get to bosses. Are those going to be normal, or will those be shuffled, or will those be 0? Those can be 0. That's a separate flag.
Yes, and in addition, Ganon is actually his own flag when we eventually make it there. So you might see 0 HP bosses, but then a normal or normal HP Ganon. Yep. So we will see.
Another bonus cave was found, and he picked up the heart container, Darkwing, up to 7 hearts. I want to say that's the last bonus cave for him.
Yep. Oh, there's one more, and he grabs the heart out of that one as well.
Yep, that will be the last bonus cave for Darkwing Duck. He's got 8 hearts now.
Yes. A little surprised he didn't grab a potion in one of those, honestly. But
well, it's early on. I kind of don't blame him at this stage of the game. It's a little early maybe to be thinking about buying potions right now or getting potions, but I can see your point. Some people would save the last bonus cave and pick up a red potion, especially if this is a poverty seed and or if they don't have the letter to show to the medicine shop owner.
Right. So Darkwing here, he's making the effort to try and fight these bunnies here.
Yep, and DigShake just took a death there on level 6. He'll have to make another attempt.
Yes, indeed.
Darkwing doing a good job combating these bunnies right here. They take so many hits. It's like 10 hits to take them down.
I believe it's 10, yes. And it's
trying to take a lot of health if you get hit.
Wooden sword, yeah. This is not the easiest thing to do. If this,
well, he's thinking about doing this so he can get a potential good drop, because this, I believe, is a drop room.
Yes.
Look out! Oh, Darkwing just narrowly escaped death.
Yeah.
That bot would have killed him.
Yep. Because the Pole's voices or the bunnies, they take 2 hearts. 2 hearts of damage out of you when you have the green tunic, so.
And it's the compass. Well, that is important. He's now going to know the location of the Triforce,
yep,
but I think Darkwing was looking for something a little better.
Yeah.
But compass ain't the worst thing in the world.
Right, especially, I was going to say especially in shapes, but since Triforce locations can be shuffled, even with vanilla dungeons, I guess it doesn't matter so much more one way or the other.
And it's time to play Hyrule's favorite game show, Find the Bomb Hole.
Yes, indeed.
And Darkwing can find no bomb holes here. That's a dead end.
That did not go well. Also, meanwhile, on DigShake's side, we see the level 6 Triforce also in its normal room, so
it's looking very likely those not shuffled. We may see that this could be an item, but given that this is shapes, this could be a segmented level 1. We're about to find out shortly. What do we have here? We've got... Oh, it is a passageway. Segmented level 1.
Very interesting.
Well, a chance to farm for some bombs here if Darkwing Duck's able to get some good shots on these Dodongos, but he's not going to worry about that right now.
Yep, he's going to opt out of that for now.
We have mixed hints. Dodongo dwells by a lake, so we can now confirm we've got mixed hints.
Okay.
Triforce in level 6 has been picked up, and both of these players now have a Triforce apiece.
Okay, Darkwing gonna opt out of that room there.
Recorder is the item in level 1. One of the items in level 1.
That is important.
Especially in mixed or second.
Yes,
so yeah, mixed.
Absolutely. So you mentioned earlier that people's knowledge of the meanwhile wrapped in 6. Yep.
That could come into play. It definitely would have come into play if the levels weren't shuffled.
Yes.
Heart container is the other item in level 1.
Yep. Okay. But yes, you mentioned earlier that potentially knowledge of mixed quest or second quest could come into play here, and that is certainly going to be the case now. We have the recorder, and yeah, we can definitely confirm Triforce rooms not shuffled now. It is the third one that we've seen in its room as Darkwing picks up the level 1 Triforce.
New level has been discovered by DigShake. He's now in level 7 and is greeted by a troll handler.
Indeed.
And we got a Gorilla set, so he'll be happy to see that. Level 7 normally has 33 rooms of mayhem, but it's not going to be a Wizro. It's just going to take him to another part.
Indeed.
By the way, that was behind a rafting spot.
Okay, so, either... Oh, let's see. Darkwing gonna find a secret here.
Oh, he's gonna find a door repair penalty. That's no secret.
Nope.
Do you see a rupee in front of that moblin? I don't.
Yeah, I do not. No.
But yes, indeed, you need the raft to complete the seed, and not in the normal spot. It's the other raft spot. We're talking the eastern raft spot.
Okay.
That is where level 7 is.
Yep. So that does indeed mean that raft required.
The rare time that you need a raft when it's not the normal overworld locations of the dungeons.
Yes. Sometimes one of the flags that can be set is where the recorder will take you to. It will either take you to the vanilla first quest locations, or it will take you to the locations of the dungeon.
Recorder required to get to level 9.
There we go.
Recorder. Yep. It's under Recorder Lake in second quest.
Yes, indeed. Kind of lost my train of thought there. But it had to do with, so the recorder can either take you to the vanilla first quest locations or the locations of the dungeons as they are in the randomizer seed. And if it takes you to the vanilla first quest dungeons, you can sometimes get around the raft being required if you have if you've beaten level 4 in the randomizer and then play the recorder.
Darkwing Duck just picked up his second large secret. Both of them have one large secret left to discover.
Indeed. Let's see.
And level 2, and that is also both raft spots have a level. What are the odds, folks?
Wow. And this is what I was attempting to articulate a bad job of. Because Darkwing has already picked up the Triforce at level 4, he was able to whistle over to the location that vanilla level 4 is in the first quest.
And we have our first Wizrobe dungeon here in level 2.
Yes. He was able to discover the...
So this is the first time I have ever seen a seed be double raft block. So that's history for me. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but that's the first for me.
I'm pretty sure I've certainly never seen it, so... Let's see, Darkwing explores... DigShake making good use of the enemy bait there for its non-grumbles purpose.
Yep, that is
very nice.
It's a very rare usage of it, but a very effective use. What an appropriate community hit! We've got Darkwing Duck playing the seed, and the terror flaps in the night is one of the community hits. It feels like this is set up, huh, FDI?
That was great. It feels scripted. It really does.
By the way, looks like enemy HP is 0. I'm getting indication by JSR. Huh. That is unbelievable. Ooh, a death there by DigShake in level 4. He'll have to try again. Bow is the item in level 2. That's a big find there by Darkwing.
So now that'll help him out should he encounter any more money dungeons as well.
Well, for me, that's definitely the moment of the tournament, seeing that community hit pop up.
That was great.
That was great indeed. All right, meanwhile, back on DigShake's side of the board, he's heading back for level 4, trying again.
So now, Darkwing, he's just gonna try and find the Triforce and get out of here now, since he's gotten... Oh boy.
Oh boy, he may be blocked out of it by these Wizrobes.
Yeah, either the Wizrobes or... Well, he's got no bombs to go that way, so...
Yep, he's gonna have to take it like a man and half-heart strats. Good luck.
He's gonna try this, yep.
Well, if he gets through this, I'll definitely commend him for his play, because to get through this, I mean, there is a one-hit knockout version of doing Zelda Randomizer, by the way, that's not going to be a thing in this tournament, so if you've done it before, then you've had these kind of rooms in the past, so let's see if you can do it.
Yep. Yep, and he has, yes, as chat is mentioning, oh wow.
Yeah, no bombs. Now, I think he backed out of there. He's trying to get a more favorable enemy set. They're trying to get some bombs. No bombs from those orange Wizrobes. The game doesn't provide. Now, I don't know if have the drops been shuffled or not, MTI.
You know, I have not been paying attention to that. So.
That's a hard one to spot.
That's a hard one to keep track of, yeah.
Because the action's going by so quickly, it's a hard one to keep track of.
Yeah. But basically, for newer viewers or players of The Legend of Zelda, basically certain enemies and will normally drop certain items. And that is another one of the things that can be shuffled, is what enemies will drop what.
Z-Man's just indicated that one-hit knockout could be a thing in the finals.
Ooh,
that would be something.
Oh.
And 8Gens is saying, no, it's not. Well, you better make up your mind, guys. Well, speaking of making up your mind, DigShake just made up his mind. He ain't picking up that blueberry
He did not
banana.
want that magic boomerang. Yeah.
Triforce number 4 picked up by DigShake. They both have 2 Triforce pieces.
Okay. There are room. Oh, okay. Okay, so Edagino's noting that there are, I guess so far there's no way to prevent certain rooms from popping up and, you know, just damaging you, and there's nothing you can do about it. So. And
Darkwing Duck could not get the Triforce out of level 2. He was bomb blocked or something else. Wow. So
indeed, yeah, it looks like
this nastiness continues.
Yeah. So yeah, it looked like he was trying to use some bombs there, but you know, obviously he's out of them. So does pick up the wooden arrow. Probably I like that play.
Good purchase. Yeah, you never know if you're going to be Goma blocked or anything like that. Plus, they're very effective against the bunnies, especially that they're not 0 HP. So I do like that purchase as well.
Yes. Yes, I think a good purchase. Certainly. So let's see where he goes now, going back into level 6.
Back to level 6. The item, of course, will be the raft.
Gonna get the raft, which is required, so...
Yeah, he'll need it for the second raft spot.
Well, yes. There's a 4-headed Gleeok just hanging out there by the raft.
And Darkwing Duck has just picked up the raft here in level 6. He just needs to get the Triforce, and he'll be done with this dungeon. He'll have his third Triforce piece.
Yep. Edagino Snow, it was a normal start and normal wooden sword cave.
Yep, and also extra candles as well. That was a factor. Both of these players picked up the blue candle in one of their bonus caves.
Yeah. So we have DigShake now making his way through level 1. He's gonna try to get the recorder. Oh, he gets it. Okay.
Yep, nice pickup right there, because that will transport him to any of the dungeons. I believe it's going to transport him to Vanilla Zelda 1 location.
Yes,
that's what's going to transport him, because the flag could be one of these two things. It's either going to transport you to Vanilla Zelda 1 locations, or it's going to transport you to the locations of the current seed you're on.
Yes, and to be a little more specific, when we say vanilla locations, we're talking about the first quest locations.
Right, not second quest. Now, I believe, however, if it's the second quest overworld. I do believe that it's second quest, if I am not mistaken.
Oh, maybe.
Although I'm not 100% sure on that.
I don't know 100% myself, so... So, Darkwing now. Still going through more of level 6 here. Yeah, he's
look how you could tear through those Poles voices with the wooden arrows. Okay, it's not second quest. It's first quest regardless. Yep. Oh, and a death in level 1 on DigShake. That's quite a few deaths on DigShake. Hopefully, for his sake, that will not come back to bite him in the end. Because right now we've got ourselves a close race.
Yeah. This was in both questions, and I'll take you to first. Okay. Yep. You have confirmation from Fred there.
Korea grumbles along the coast. Of course, that's old news. Wait a second. Yes. He's right there.
Yeah.
Or wait, that's level 7. Hold it. I'm thinking. Wait, Goma's level 6. Korea. So he has the general location of level 7. It's at the coast. Yes. Yeah. Had a little mind lapse there, knowing where my gorillas are, but because they both start with G and they both end with A.
Yeah. It's one of those weird things the human brain does. It likes to take shortcuts on things.
Yeah, you can't take shortcuts in some place. Yeah, that's right, Empty Eye. You got that right. There's the Triforce pickup for Darkwing Duck here in level 6. That's his third piece.
So he's gonna... Oh, very nice. The one-bomb snipe there on that Dodongo.
With a double play right there. Yeah, that was a really good shot by DigShake.
2 Dodongos, 1 bomb. Very impressive.
And believe it or not, that's actually not the first time I've seen that play in this tournament. I don't know who the other person was, but I saw the double play earlier, and that was fantastic.
Hmm.
There's level 7.
There's level 7, yep.
Yeah, we had seen this earlier. That was the second raft spot. That is considered on the coast, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Well, obviously. But, so he'll dig through level 7 here, looking for the Triforce. We'll see if he hunts for the item. It's a little bit more of a...
Another death on DigShake's side, man. This has been tough for DigShake. He's starting to fall behind now as Darkwing Duck is making his way into level 7, but he may be ladder blocked.
Yeah. We'll see. Yep, he's going to try and bomb some of these walls here, see what he can see. And a lot of nothing.
No can do.
Nope. Yeah. Try another path here.
Yeah, we'll try one more path and maybe try and get rid of this manhandler. He missed, and there's nowhere to bomb to the north. Nowhere to bomb in the east.
So, no, looks like he's going to say sayonara, get the heck out of there.
So we do have a ladder block in level 7. Not so fast, my friends.
Oh, maybe not. Let's see where this goes. Okay, well, so far that's not exactly encouraging.
Yep, this could be another dead end. So, yep, dead end.
Well, for now, anyway.
Yep, so scratch that idea. We're going to have to get out of level 7 and try it again. He's going to save, so he's back to the start location, and we'll go elsewhere.
Yes, indeed. And meanwhile, DigShake doesn't have either... Well, he doesn't have one of the bow and or the arrow.
He has neither.
He has neither.
Yeah, he has not purchased arrows, and he does not have the bow out of level 2. He's not been in level 2 yet.
Right. So this is, he's got to do this the hard way.
Yep, and he's got to be very careful. He's down to 3 hearts, and if he takes 2 hits, he's going to have to do it again. If he takes a bomb, I recommend getting out of there and resetting the room so that your progress is saved. You don't want to be doing this all over again.
Right, yeah.
And he's down to 1 heart. Get out of it. Come on, DigShake, get out of there. Don't be greedy. Get out of there. He's going for it. I can't say it. You know, I got to give him props for his determination. He's got crazy, 2 hearts, but a bop is still going to cost him a death. He's got
it. Did it. Wow.
He did it. Nicely done.
Nice.
But meanwhile, Darkwing Duck has found level 8.
Yep, he's in level 8. We'll see what's in here. That's just a staircase.
Yep, that's not the items. 2 items he's going to be looking for, both behind staircases, but that wasn't it.
Oh,
and another Guerrilla set.
Yes, indeed.
So it's looking like a pretty good chance we might see level 9 having the Wizrobe set. And by the way, that is also a separate flag. There's a 50-50 chance that could be shuffled. And there's a 50-50 chance by default it's going to be Wizrobes.
Yes, indeed. And again, if it is, I believe, much like the shuffling of the hearts, it can be shuffled back into Wizrobes, I believe.
Gleeok returns in the dead woods. Well,
that's okay.
That is about as useless of a hint as you could possibly say. He's already in level 8.
Yep. Well, thanks, old man.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Captain Obvious. Yeah. And also the raft in level 6 guarded by Goma. Also old news. Thank you very much.
That he already knew as well. So yep.
So anyways, still looking for the 2 items. The Triforce in level 1 finally picked up here by DigShake, so they're tied in the Triforce department, but Darkwing Duck, I would say, still has the lead by virtue of having the bow and arrow.
Yes, I think he definitely has the advantage here.
He's going to try to use it to take out these gorillas. They're going to take a few more than just one hit, though. Yep. Well, he's going to save his progress so that he doesn't have to do the harder enemies again. So it looks like the Take Any Roads might not be shuffled. So far, we've seen both of the vanilla spots.
Yes, indeed.
Adaginos, yes, this is a mixed overworld.
There we go, yep. Here is... Okay, so this looks like a room he hasn't been to before. Or was it? Yeah.
He's found a heart container.
He found a heart container.
He has 11 hearts, which means currently he has a 20% chance of picking up the magical sword if he can find it.
Right, which I do not believe we've seen the magical sword yet. There's a level 8 for you.
Oh, that is a monster of a level 8. He's found one of the items, the White Sword. Attack power doubled. Nice find by Darkwing.
Yeah, not bad at all. I'll definitely pick that up.
Let's see how many rooms there are here. 8, 14, 19, 23, 29, 34 rooms in level 8. That's bigger than vanilla level 7.
Yes, indeed. That is something to note when you're playing shapes versus vanilla in the randomizer. Of course, in randomizer, well, in vanilla, I should say, level 7 is, of course, famous for being 33 rooms of chaos, as we like to say.
Yes, indeed.
But in shapes, level 8 will certainly be larger than level 7 because of the basically the algorithm for determining how the dungeons are constructed. And I believe level 6 also tends to be about as large as level 7, again.
Yeah, you are right about that, in shapes, correct.
Yeah. But that said, level 8 with the 2 items probably still worth at least digging into a little bit to try and see, what's what there. We have what appears to be a 1-room segment of level 8 there.
Very well, could be. Yes, there is. There is a dead end somewhere in this dungeon. That is correct.
Meanwhile, DigShake in level 7 now. He appears to be ladder blocked.
Yeah, that's the same ladder block we saw on Darkwing's side earlier, so he's going to have to get out.
Yeah. And JamEvil are noting in the chat that, again, due to how the dungeons are constructed, if you find a map for either level 7 or level 8, you will actually, in shapes, you'll have a pretty good idea of what the other one looks like as well. Because it'll kind of be the spaces not occupied by the dungeon you're in. Darkwing is on... well, we have both streams muted here, so I don't know exactly what that was on Darkwing's end, but he's back.
Yep, he must have been contemplating something or taking notes or something along those lines. We don't see a Z helper on either of these players' screens, so it's hard to say what they might be thinking at this point. Now, vanilla level 5, just a shop there for DigShake, nothing doing.
Okay. Good. Nope, nothing doing there. Trying to push that second quest spot there, but nope.
That could have been pushable, but no can do. That is one of the things in mixed. Yeah, we have not discovered the location of level 3 or level 5 yet. I'm going to guess Death Mountain. Ooh, look at this nasty screen where the vanilla white sword is. These Lionels, can he get through? Okay. Yes!
He made it.
And DigShake is rewarded with a bonus cave. 9 hearts.
Gets a heart. Will be helpful. So Darkwing now still making his way through level 8 here, or trying to.
This is proven to be a tough level 8 here for Darkwing right now.
It has, despite the, I would say of the 3 sets, in my opinion, I would say the Gorilla set is probably the easiest of the 3 enemy sets.
Oh, no question about it. There is, of course, one downfall to the Gorilla set. If that's the enemy set in level 9, bombs are a premium, because only the orange Gorillas are going to give you those bombs.
Yeah. So he's going back to the entrance. Yeah, I'm not totally sure what DW is up to here. But again,
I'm not sure either. But DigShake has found the same level 8.
Yeah. So, but again, we have the streams. Since we have both streams muted, for all I know, there's something going on kind of off stream on DW's end that, you know, he needs to prioritize. But I don't know one way or the other.
So. Yeah, neither do I.
Let's see, what is he... Oh, I wonder if he's trying to get bomb drops off of the Gorillas.
Maybe, because the orange Gorillas are the only ones that are going to give him bombs normally. Now, I don't know, again, I don't know if enemies have been shuffled their drops, right, but he's not finding bombs.
He's not finding bombs, so I don't know if, yeah.
And DigShake's in not much better shape. He's only got 2 bombs.
He's got 2.
This is proven to be quite a seed, folks. We could be looking at 2 hours. And these are 2 great randomizer players we're talking about right here, but it's the nature of Zelda Randomizer. When you have a seed like this where it's shapes and mixed overworld, and you're looking at orange Gorillas as the only possible item that is going to give you the bombs, yeah, this is going to be tough. Drop groups have been shuffled is what I am getting the indication of according to Adaginos.
Yes. But, meanwhile, I did see an orange Gorilla finally dropping a bomb there for DW, so...
Yep.
He's got 5 now. We'll see what...
And he's already been there.
He already went in that one. Yep.
Yep, that was where he found the white sword. We still do not know the item, the second item in level 8, and we still don't know the location of the Triforce either.
Right. And DigShake now coming up with the white sword. He'll go grab.
Yep. Both of these players have a chance at the magical sword if they can find it. And ooh, you can't have a Zelda Randomizer without a good old-fashioned Lionel death, and that's exactly what happened to Darkwing.
Yep. The old Lionel snipe. Those Lionels, I believe both touching them and their beam swords both do 2 hearts of damage.
Yep, regardless of color as well.
Yep. So yeah, they are dangerous foes. So.
Bo was in level 2.
Yes.
Which Darkwing Duck has not yet discovered, or I'm sorry, DigShake has not yet discovered.
Right.
Darkwing was checking to see if that was a whistle spot. It was not.
It's not.
Gonna check the candle spot in the dead woods. That's a spot.
That is a spot.
It's just a money-making game. Not gonna gamble.
Yep, nothing really of note there. So let's see what he's gonna try to check.
And burn that bush.
Yep. Nope.
He's gonna check the second recorder lake. Perhaps we might see. Would it be something if we saw 2 dungeons behind? Maybe. Is there something there? No.
Let's hear.
That's a door repair penalty. I hate those. I really, MTI, I hate that. I hate it when there's a door repair penalty behind recorder link. I mean, seriously, that is the biggest troll in this game. One of them.
I would say I enjoy in randomizers when there are open caves that lead to door repairs. Like, what the heck?
Like, where's the door?
Yeah, I didn't break your door. Come on.
Somebody to scapegoat, I guess. Well, there's the Triforce in level 8, so it looks like, of course, the troll compass in the very next room. Can you believe that? The game knows.
Yep. So.
Medium secret pickup there behind a whistle spot for Darkwing, up to 164 rupees.
Okay. Meanwhile, DigShake this room.
And another manhandle there behind the spiral staircase.
He wants whatever's in the staircase.
There might be something good, but he's got 1 heart. My goodness, look at all these fireballs he has to dodge. This is quite the barrage.
Oh,
Can he get
so
there?
close.
No. Got back to it just in time. He's going to try.
Man.
Oh, too bad. Tough break there by DigShake. But now he may know where that second item is.
All right. We're going to see if he... I imagine he's going to have to take another try at that now.
Man, I tell you, we're almost 1 hour into the seed, and both players have only 3 Triforce pieces. This is unbelievable. And like I said, these are both really good Zelda Randomizer players. It just goes to show, if you get a seed like this, you're going to have a tough time. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, it's as you mentioned, they're both very knowledgeable, very very skilled in their execution, but sometimes you just get these seeds that
Wow, the Darkwing Duck has just found the letter. He's not going to pick it up. Well, given his caliber of play, I certainly don't blame him. He is a guy that will usually do without the letter or a potion in level 9. So I mean, it's personally his preference, but I think most players probably would have picked up the letter. But speaking of which, he's found the magical sword, but 11 hearts is not enough.
Not enough.
Yep, so there's a 50-50 chance from the offset that 12 hearts is the standard and that's not shuffled. But there's a 50-50 chance that it's a plus or minus 2 variance, 10 to 14 hearts for the magical sword. So we'll find out what happens when he gets back there at 12.
Yeah. So Ediginos, let's see. Bracelet was the vanilla spot. Items are shuffled. The ladder was the... Let me see here. I have it written down as MS, and I don't know. Magical Shield was what the coast was.
Yeah, this is a boomstick seed, and we, again, don't know where the magic wand is. It's probably going to be behind this troll handle, but we'll find out in short order. He's going to try to bomb it, but he missed.
He's going to try to bomb the... Okay.
Going to try and bomb again, and he only got one of those legs. Tries to bomb again. He's down to half a heart. Can he get there? This is so close. Boy, this is... Wow, he's going to just get the heck out of there and try it again at full strength. Oh, man. Troll handle is not letting anybody pass. Ooh, a new level's been discovered by Darkwing. It's level 5. And the Triforce, and it looks like it's possible that DigShake may be just cashing his chips in, or he may go back with full health.
Go back in with the full health, yep. Meanwhile, very quick Triforce in level 5. We'll see, Nope, Darkwing not hitting the jackpot with the item there. Yep,
and DigShake is opting not to go back to level 8. We'll see if that comes back to bite him.
Oh boy, indeed.
Of course, Darkwing does not have the Triforce out of level 8 either, and it's not all that far away, that staircase that he just missed. So we will find out if that proves to be a turning point in this race.
Yes. Loud Goat, it is definitely not the Blue Banana. Blue Banana was found in level 4.
Tell you what, we're about 57 minutes, 58 minutes into this. I'm going to go ahead and recap what we have found so far. And believe me, it's not much. Level 1, we have, level 1 had the recorder and the heart container. Level 2 had the bow. We haven't even discovered level 3 yet. Level 4's item was the inferior model. We don't know the item in level 5 yet. We'll probably know that soon. Level 6's item had the raft. We don't know the item in level 7. We know that one of the items in level 8 is the white sword. The Armo statue item was the power bracelet, ladder item on the coast, magic shield, white sword item, magic key. Look where that heart is, right on the river.
And he gets the clip to grab.
There must have been a lifesaver, but beneath that heart container. How is it floating there?
Yeah, very interesting.
Now we're going to check here where level 6 is. Its second quest going to whistle there, and just a money-making game. A very seclusive money-making game for that old man. Oh, the ladder in level 5! A huge find by Darkwing Duck. And that, in my opinion, is going to put him in the lead.
Yes, if he wasn't in the lead before, he certainly is now. That is big. That'll... And yep, so up and A, quickly grab the Triforce.
So Darkwing Duck. So recorder blocked ladder. The ladder was recorder blocked. So this is what we like to call a chain reaction seed, where one item leads to another. So you have to have the recorder to get the ladder, and you have to have the ladder to get through level 7. So level 5, it was where level 9 is normally in second quest.
Second quest, yeah. So I'll have to see. I still imagine the answer is going to be no, but I can't remember what's actually near the coast with the magical shield, so I imagine he's not going to bother grabbing that, but, you know, if there's something else important in the vicinity...
DigShake has found the letter, and just like Darkwing Duck, is going to pass it up.
Pass it up.
Now he's going to check the magical sword. Yes!
Oh,
magical sword pick up at 12 for Darkwing. So by the looks of things, there's a pretty good chance that wasn't shuffled.
Right. It's like they were... Right,
and unfortunately, DigShake is going to discover the bad news that 10 hearts not enough for the magical sword.
Nope. So now Darkwing with the ladder now, he'll be able to, yeah, just won't need to screen clip that.
Now by picking up the magical sword, that is going to double his attack power one more time, and if Ganon is not 0 HP, he'll only need 4 hit points, provided he's not shuffled, because Ganon can also be shuffled in hit points, but I don't know the variance of that.
I don't know either, actually. I wasn't even sure if he could or could not be shuffled, so...
He can be, yes, but I do not know the range.
Okay.
I'm sure somebody in chat knows, but I don't.
Right, but regardless, because enemies and leave bosses, although I don't know that we fought anything besides Manhandlas so far, our normal HP, that magical sword, very, quite useful.
Absolutely. Those, especially against guys like Wizrobes and Blue Dark Nuts and Lionels, yeah, very useful. And level 5 has also just been discovered by DigShake. He's going to be right back in this match because he's going to find that ladder too.
Yep. Okay, there's okay. Nope. Come back in. And Darkwing now also going to pick up the enemy bait. Yep.
Yep. Again, we don't know if it's required or not, but I agree with this purchase. He has plenty of money to spend, so I definitely agree with that purchase.
Yeah, he's got the money for it. I believe he did already purchase the boomstick, or not the boomstick, but the book for the boomstick. And
yes,
so yeah,
we still don't know where that boomstick is.
That is very true. So, but regardless, that's probably the best thing he could be spending his money on, right?
Forest is an entrance to death, so that means obviously they both know where level 9 is. I always like it when I always like seeing by Death Mountain is an entrance to death. That's my favorite one.
Yeah,
they're talking about death twice.
Yep. It's well, gee, you think?
Yep, indeed. So much death going on. Level 5. There's that ladder. That's a pretty easy level 5, by the way. Not too hard. So DigShake is back in this race again. Close one again. Now, he forgot to pick up the Triforce at level 5. Oh, he's going back. Good. I think he just realized he forgot to pick up the Triforce.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Yep, first room. Yep, easy Triforce. So both players. So 5 Triforce pieces for DigShake, 4 Triforce pieces, and hey, we found level 3.
Oh, there's level 3. Darkwing doing a little dance there, trying to figure out which way he wants to go.
And
there's the Dark Nuts. So
yeah, level 9 is definitely going to be Wizrobes. We've only seen one, I think, and that is not the item. This is a segmented level 3.
Another segmented level. Wow.
They're very common in shapes. So I think every level we've seen so far has been segmented, except maybe 2.
Right.
And nope, that is not going to be the double block room. That is a staircase because there's a shutter door.
Yep.
Or, shutter door. When there's a shutter door, no chance.
Yep. Gonna opt. There's a heart container.
Yep. Always nice to pick up. The more hearts you have, the better off you. And especially, remember, neither of these players are working on a ring. Even though they both look like they've got the blue ring, these are shuffled. These are different tunics for the players that they can customize. Both of them opting for the light blue.
Yes, that is actually one of the things you can change in randomize palette or your starting color. Another thing you can actually change is your sprite, believe it or not, which neither player actually did, but there are a range of neat sprites to choose from, both within Legend of Zelda and from other games.
That's right. Also, if you play as Zelda, then you're rescuing Link instead. And if you play one of Ganon's minions, such as a Dark Nut or a Gibdo or a Garia, just to name a few, then you're actually rescuing Ganon and you have to defeat Princess Zelda.
Yes, the giant Princess Zelda.
Yep, who loves to give Zelda hugs, so you got to be careful.
Yep.
I think we may have found the staircase that's going to contain the potentially all-important item. I'm going to try and get that ladder clip through. What do we have in level 3? It's red candle, and nope, that is definitely past expired. Yep. It's a useful item to have early because what the red candle does is you can fire as many shots on the screen in one screen as opposed to just one shot in the screen. But given that we're more than an hour into the seed, it's pretty much not worth much.
Yeah. Or an hour in, he's got the blue candle. He's probably already burned.
Although I mentioned Gliok returns with the white sword. That's old news.
Yeah.
He's going to purchase another hint. He won't be able to purchase both of them. He's 10 rupees short, and unfortunately, that's a troll community hint. So he is going to know no more information.
Yep. Do you like the Bee Gees? I bet DigShake does not like the Bee Gees, right?
Yeah, indeed. Level 3's Triforce has been picked up by Darkwing Duck. He now has 5 Triforce pieces. They're both 3 Triforce pieces away from going to level 9. Boy, so much old news. This is the old news seed right here. Every hint they seem to find has been unhelpful.
Yep. So let's see where Darkwing is heading off to next.
Well, he's got some choices now with that ladder. He could go back to level 2. He could go back to level 7. He is going to go back to... This is where level 5 is. I think he blew that whistle, though. He probably wanted to blow it another time. Yep, that's it.
Yep, there we go. Yep.
Back to level 2 so we can get this Triforce piece.
Yep.
I'd buy that for a rupee. Of course, the famous Smash TV reference. Good game.
I love it.
Yep, big money, big prizes. I love it. But let's move on. Yeah. All right, so
yeah, there were a couple of rooms. Darkwing.
DigShake, I wonder where he's heading for now. Is he trying to find a new level because he knows where level 7 is, and he's got the ladder. But he doesn't know where 2 or 3... I would think he would know where 2 is. He doesn't know where 3 is.
All right.
Looks like he's getting close, though.
So, okay, Darkwing here. He's going to try this last room here.
Yes, I should mention that. The I'd buy that for $1. That was actually originated from RoboCop, that line. It was probably popularized in Smash TV, but I think most people may have seen it that it's originally from RoboCop. There's the Triforce in level 2 picked up by Darkwing. That's his 6th Triforce capture.
Yes, indeed. So 2 more for Darkwing, and he will be on his way to level 9.
Of course, he's going to have to find the 2 toughest Triforces in both level 7 and level 8, and those Lionels say, no way.
He's like, nope, you get back on that island.
Yes, indeed. Those Lionels are having none of it. Finally does get past it, however, so 2 levels left to go. Let's see where Darkwing is going to head for next. Looks like he's heading for level 8 next.
Yep. Looks right. We're still looking for the second item in level 8.
Yeah, we believe we know where it is, but unfortunately it's well guarded.
Yes. And so, yes, people are... discussing the randomizer and when to play it. And the nice thing about the randomizer, actually, for this tournament, we have a bunch of different flags that could potentially be set. But the nice thing about the randomizer is basically you can make it as easy or as difficult as you want for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. There is so much replayability in the Zelda Randomizer. You can do just about anything.
Yeah, you can. There are a ton of different flags that you can either set or not, or set it so, as we've done in this tournament here, you can set it to basically be possible one way or the other, and you won't know. You get yourself actually into the seed and, start playing it. But that is, that is one of the really cool things about it.
Based on what we have seen so far for items, the only items we haven't seen are level 7s and 1 of level 8s. It's starting to look more likelier and likelier that we may be looking at the normal items in level 9, the red ring and the silver arrows.
Yes, and it looks like it looks like Darkwing is bailing out of level 8 here. So my guess is that he's banking on the same thing here.
Yep. Now, the other item that's in play, we have obviously the magic wand that both of these players have purchased the boomstick for. That is still in play. And, of course, the red ring is still in play. The silver arrows are still in play. And what does that leave us with?
I believe that leaves us with Lord Banana is the other one.
That's right. Lord Banana. You know what? I'm going to call it right now. I'm going to say Lord Banana is that other item in level 8.
Level 8?
Right now.
Okay.
Darkwing going back to level 7. DigShake discovers the red candle, and he's passing it up correctly so.
Yep. Not really going to do very much for him now.
Nope, so he's just going to get the Triforce, get out of here, and move on. Now, again, he knows where the other levels are because it's level 2 and level 7, both raft spots, so he just has to make place. Wait, he hasn't discovered level 2 yet. Only 7.
Right. As you mentioned, I would imagine that's going to be coming.
I don't know if he's marked his map, and I don't know if he realizes this is a double raft required seed, which I have never seen before, ever. I don't know about it for the rest of you guys, but that's unprecedented in this game.
Yeah. I like I said, I've never seen it before, so.
There's the Triforce capture in level 3 by DigShake. He's got 2 Triforce pieces left to go, 2 and 7.
Yeah, despite, let's see, I would say the big thing right now is just that he hasn't discovered level 2 or hasn't gotten the bow in level 2. Otherwise, this is quite a close race, so.
Boy, a lot of hearts for Darkwing Duck. He's now at 14 hearts.
14,
and remember, he picked up a candle in one of the bonus caves, so there's only 1 heart container left he's not discovered.
Yeah, he is, that is a lot of hearts for Darkwing Duck. So.
That's a lot of hearts for anybody.
Anybody, yeah, exactly. Okay, he's gonna...
And that 25 rupee secret, that'll put him at 76 rupees. Currently, Darkwing has 187 rupees to his name.
Nope, out of that room there. And, we're discussing in the chat, it looks like various ways of playing the randomizer on. And DigShake has discovered level.
Yep, and he'll be happy to discover that the bow is the item there. And Lord Banana's in level 7.
Level 7, okay.
So it looks like I was not correct on my guess. Dang it, which is funny. So if that's the case, that means he missed out on Boomstick. And Boomstick could come into play in level 9. So it's looking really, really good that the normal fare is in level 9. It's looking really, really good.
Yes, that is very true. Although, since we don't know what that second item in level 8 was, it is not necessarily guaranteed. Well, I guess one of the items has to be there.
No, but it's looking really, really good.
It is quite likely, yes.
But of course, one thing that you guys want to keep in mind is that we don't even know if Ganon is required to beat the seed. We ain't going to know until they know.
Yes, that is very true. For all we know, Ganon may be required or he may not. For all we know, you could walk into level 9, that first room. The second room is, of course, the old man who will or will not let you into.
Oh, and those Blizz Robes did not treat DigShake kindly in that room. He's going to have to try again.
Yeah. But, the second room in level 9 could be that kind of guardian room.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see how it shakes out. But yes, there are various solutions that would allow you to play the randomizer console, EverDrive, and Power Pack, and whatnot. Which a lot of speedrunners actually like to use for practice and things, too. Practicing on console as opposed to using emulator.
How do you like them apples? Well, I don't think these players are liking these apples too kindly. This has been a tough seed.
This has.
And just a troll staircase there that has been found. But that is not really a troll staircase. That's where you have to go to get that bow. So you get 10 rupees and a bow for all your troubles, but you got to dodge those Blizz Robes.
So Darkwing now finding the compass. That'll now you just gotta find a way to the Triforce room.
Yep, so he's just got to make his way to the Triforce room, and it's still a close race. I mean, this level 7's proven to be a nightmare for Darkwing, but he has found the compass, but getting there has been
Getting there is completely different. Yep.
Yep. Looking like maybe another magical staircase at this point, and Linkle guards the compass. I love that community hint. Linkle, of course, is the female Link-like character in the Hyrule Warriors game. So
yes.
I like that community hint. That's a good one.
I like that community hint. Not gonna lie, I like Hyrule Warriors. I'm a fan of kind of the Dynasty Warriors style of just mash A, mow down thousands of soldiers kind of gameplay.
Yeah,
so,
it's definitely different, but it's pretty refreshing. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I've not played it myself, but I've seen it. Yeah, it does look like
a little bit. So yeah, like that kind of style plus Zelda. Yeah, I'm all in on that.
DigShake trying to bomb the crap out of those blue Wizrobes, which he does. He just has to take care of the pancakes now, but the bubble just tumbled him right there. You're not killing our masters.
Not
but today,
not in my
There's
house.
That Triforce. Yep. Yes, indeed. Triforce picked up number 2 for DigShake, so now he needs the Triforce out of level 7. This is still a close race, folks.
Yep. So, I was gonna say it looks like
he's trying to figure out. Probably needs to go to 8 if he can.
Yeah, he's trying to.
Well, this is just as good too, because vanilla level 2.
Yep, that'll work.
And he's going to discover level 9. He has found level 9.
Yep.
So he'll be set once he gets the last Triforce piece. And boy, this Triforce proven to be quite elusive for Darkwing Duck, and this could give DigShake a chance to catch up if he finds the right route.
Yeah, if he finds it quickly enough. And there we go.
Well, I spoke too soon. There's the Triforce capture.
You did find it, so.
And that's the final Triforce piece, so now he's entitled to go to level 9.
Yes,
we'll see what kind of a lead he's going to have.
Yep.
As DigShake is just about to make his way into level 7, he's not going to like the item he's going to find in level 7, but if he finds that Triforce, or if he assumes that the Silver Arrows are in level 9, he may just be in Triforce and Go mode. But again, we know the Triforce is pretty deep.
Right, and the other thing is, is it worth, basically, if you're either runner at this point, kind of what are you thinking? Because it's been 75 minutes, and the other person, you know kind of where you are, but the other person has not done yet. So
lots of choices to start level 9. You can go north, south, east, or west. So you got a lot of decisions. So choose wisely.
The dreaded 10 rupee boss there.
Bombs are could be a factor though.
Yep.
And a potential bait block, and both these players have the meat, so it's possible that this was a meat required seed.
Yep,
we'll see. We'll see in the long run.
But obviously, just a smart move by both players picking up that meat there. Just for just such a contingency,
it looks like,
I guess.
Well, remember, I don't think he's spent
anywhere.
any bombs. Well, it's potential that it may be of no use. So it could be a troll bait block for all we know.
Wow. Another 10 rupee boss there that Darkwing takes out.
I don't think they mind that.
No. And yes, this is very much a
6-pack of pancakes right here behind this staircase is just going to take him to another part of level 9. And we can give a recap of the items that we have found so far.
Yep.
Level 1, again, recorder and the heart container. Level 2 is the bow. Level 3, red candle. Level 4, inferior model. Level 5, ladder. Level 6, the raft. Level 7, Lord Banana. We're speculating that the items in level 8 are the white sword, and in addition to it, the wand. And we're also speculating that the normal items of the red ring and the silver arrows are in level 9. Almost hit item was the power bracelet. Ladder item of the coast, magic shield. This is a boomstick seed. White sword item, magic key. But that's it. This race is over. Zelda's been found by Darkwing Duck. Right as I explained those items, Ganon not required. It's all over.
There we go. And Zelda in her room as well.
That was the only way to get to her room. Darkwing Duck is the winner, so he is now 2-0 in the tournament.
Yes, indeed. Again, not required, so we will continue to speculate on... hold on one moment.
that was about a 2-minute level 9 right there that Darkwing Duck just completed, all thanks to the fact that Ganon was not required. And given how this seed was, I'm actually surprised Ganon was not required, because this was such a slow start for both of these players, finding items, finding dungeons, getting blocked all over the place. But things started to pick up, and that's a pretty respectable time that Darkwing Duck just posted. And we do have an official SRL time for Darkwing Duck. He is finished in 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 44 seconds. And DigShake continuing to try to find the Triforce in level 7. Looks like he's in the general vicinity. He has not found the compass, however, so to his mind, he doesn't know that he's closing in on the Triforce. He's found himself in a blue Gorilla room right here. He's going to try and take him up, but you got to be careful. You're down to 2 hearts. Remember, he has no defense, no ring at all, so you got to be careful. 1 heart you lose when you get bopped by a blue Gorilla, but he takes him out. Gonna head to the right, and he's found the double river room. He's looking for that all-important Triforce. And this is a tough level 7, because Darkwing Duck, as you recall, took a long time getting that Triforce out of this level, so definitely not one of the easier level 7s you'll see. This is definitely one of the harder ones. And there is, well, guess what? No arrows. I don't know if that's where Lord Banana was, but if it was, he's not going to be disappointed that he missed out on that item, because that's where Lord Banana is in this dungeon, is in level 7. I didn't get a good look at that, though. I don't know if that was a bow block or not. DigShake's still trying to find that Triforce out of level 7. He's in the right area. He's just got to find the right path. He's got to be careful. He's down to 1 heart, and 1 more hit by those spike traps. He's a goner. He's going to find some all-important bombs there, and he's got to use his bombs carefully. Can't bomb to the south. What is he thinking here? He's probably got to try and get the heck out of this room. He's got to be careful.
Yep. He made it.
Which he does, yep. Yeah, he's near where he needs to be.
Yep. Oh!
Greeted by a Goma, and can't be petting one of those things, and that's going to do it. Gonna have to try again.
Yep. Okay. Alrighty. It looks like we had him in here for a second, but he disappeared. Terror flaps in the night. He certainly flapped in the night right there. We have Darkwing Duck now in the commentator's booth. Darkwing Duck, congratulations on your victory. You are now 2-0 in the Zelda Randomizer tournament. Boy, the start of this seed, quite brutal. All the things you had to get through just to get a few Triforce pieces. Go over this seed with us.
It was difficult. It was let's see, Ladder and 5, which was in Second Quest 9, was, a pain. My 2 least favorite options were on, which were mixed overworld and shapes. I didn't even realize, the first 3 first quest stuff I checked was not an item. It was the one bottom left, north of start, and I think there was one other. So I figured at that point, odds were that it was second quest overworld. And then, what was the second quest that failed? I don't even remember. I think it was a bomb, and then it's like, oh, great, it's actually... And there was like 3 first quest things I skipped that I had to go back to.
We did see first quest. We were actually thinking it might have been first quest, but then when we saw Monocle Rock not being able to be bombed, that's when we knew it was mixed.
Yeah. That's when, yeah. Well, I thought it was second at that point because, like I said, I bombed the bomb spot, the bottom left, one right of the corner, and it was nothing. So at that point, I knew it at least wasn't first, and I went there immediately because that was my old anarchy strat, was to get the sword and then head to level 3 area. Hope to get a bomb drop so I can clear that because people were probably going to clear that one of the last things, and that would be, I mean, an advantage, I think, if there was something down there. That was my old anarchy strat, and got a bomb early, and it's like it worked out great, and then there was no bomb spot. So there wasn't. It took a while to get Candle.
Yeah, it took a while for both of you to get Candle. In fact, both of you ended up getting them in the bonus caves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found those like immediate, like all back. They were all next to each other, if memory serves.
A lot of them.
Yes, they were. Yep, you found. I think both of you found all 4.
Yeah, I found all 4. I found all 4 like before the first Triforce, I think.
Yeah. Found all of them. Yeah. Oh, and we just see here in SRL, it looks like forfeited, unfortunately.
Oh,
yep,
did he?
Looks like DigShake's calling it quits. Level 7. This is the level you actually had a lot of problems in level 7 trying to find that Triforce, and he is stuck in level 7 himself. And he's out of bombs, so he has decided no more of this seed.
Yeah. It was. This was not an easy seed by any stretch.
No, it wasn't.
Not at all.
It had. What else happened? Oh, the level 8 thing happened. I had in my mind the staircase was not a diamond, it was a right hand staircase, so I was all confused because there was no other places to go in my mind because I had everything. The top right was blocked by old men, and then everything, and then I typed in my chat, I'm confused because I had in my mind that it was a right hand staircase, which means you can't bomb right there, and it just, so I kind of, I'll refresh. I have other things to do. I'll look later. I'll come back at some point because it's banging your head against the wall is just going to waste time. So I came back, and once I got the 6th Triforce, all I had was 7 and 8, and 7 was right next to level 9 anyway, or at least in that range. So I decided to do that one last. Went to 8, and just redid the stage basically from what I knew, and hey, it's a diamond, not a right-hand staircase. Oops.
Yep.
And it looks like we do have DigShake now in the commentator's booth. DigShake, boy, that was a brutal seed right there. I mean, both of you, to start off, I mean, things were hard for you to come by, and then level 8, that manhandle that was guarding the spiral staircase, you did everything you could to try and get by him, but he just would not let you through. And then level 7, both of you had a lot of problems in level 7. Go over the sea with us, DigShake.
I mean, I actually feel like I started making questionable decisions before any of that stuff happened. I spent way too much time in level 6 for no good reason. Although I guess I got the raft out of there, which isn't terrible. But
this was actually a pretty even race until
you were fairly close.
Yes, it was a pretty close race between the two of you, but level 8 and level 7 ended up being the difference between you two, because level 9, in case you were wondering, are you curious to know it?
Sure, yeah.
Level 9 was not Ganon required.
Okay, interesting.
My split for it is 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Curious about where the heck the Triforce was in level 7, because I have no.
It was
clue.
a bonkers path because Darkwing Duck had known the compass for like several minutes, and he had a hard time getting to that Triforce in level 7. So you had to take quite a path.
Yeah. You had to take the staircase, and then the compass was you go left, and then you have the Chevy room, as you guys call it, and then go down and around. The compass is there, and it was basically on the other side of that staircase coming out, and you can't bomb that way because that one was the right-hand staircase. You had to wrap back around and bomb down from I can't remember if it was a fireball statue or not. But
is it that room with the Goma in it that
no.
you had to bomb down?
No, that's top left. You had to go top right.
Yeah, you had to kind of bomb. You had to bomb into it from above.
Yeah,
it was a very roundabout path.
Yeah.
Now both of you, I got a question for you guys. What do you think of the fact that this seed was double raft required?
Well, it wasn't double raft required. It was only single raft required.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but 2 levels.
Yeah, both levels. There were 2 levels in the raft locations, but yeah, that was.
Right.
I made note of that. I made note of that in my head. That is. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I knew it was like I didn't even find 7. I knew it was because it had shown that the hint. It was mixed hints. It looked like, and it wasn't in any hint that I got was not a lie ever. So I figured they were all true, and then I got the Gorilla Grumbles on the coast, and the only coast thing I hadn't checked yet was the raft spot. So I knew at that point it had to be there. I'm like, great, and I already had to leave too because I didn't have a bomb, or I wasn't going to sit around with a wood sword against wizard ropes to get into that one room.
Right.
And the other way was ladder blocked. So let's just come. How many dungeons did I finish? I finished level 1, level 3, and level 5. Those are the only 3 dungeons I finished when I first got in there. I had to return to all the other 5.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
it was definitely tough.
Yeah. So Darkwing, given that, are you surprised that you won it all? Or I guess let me phrase the question another way. You know, as you're getting into like the hour 10, and you see that, you know roughly where you are, but you see that the other person still has not done. You know, kind of what are you thinking at that point? Do you think you're ahead, or do you think, oh boy, I've got to like hurry up here and hope I find Zelda quickly? You know. Well,
I was looking pretty at the IRC channel. I was looking pretty steadily at it going into 7. Like, okay, so let's at least finish 7 before I see a dot done. And then once you go into 9, it's no holds barred. I was it's like, okay, if I get lucky, Ganon's required. I'll find silver arrows quickly, and then go from there. And then I ended up finding Zelda's. Like, okay, I'm not. It hasn't been a dot done yet. So okay, like I was very unsure because again I had to re-enter several dungeons. I sat there and ate trying to figure out what my problem was.
Right.
So it was I had no idea where I was at. You know.
Okay. Question for both of you: how disappointed are you that neither one of you were able to take advantage of Boomstick?
It would have been helpful because I was not getting good bomb drops. Man,
yeah.
I was hoping for bombs all over the place and didn't get any. So
we are speculating that the wand was in level 8. If the level 9, it was.
It's almost guaranteed unless unless the red ring silver arrows was not checked for 9, and then one of those was an 8.
That's what we're speculating.
Yeah.
So I figured it was an 8 at that point because I found the item in 7, which was boomerang, I think.
Yep, that's right.
Yep.
And
yeah,
then,
you guys, between the two of you, you found everything except for that second item in 8, and then the 2 items in 9. So.
Yep.
All right, so Darkwing Duck, congratulations again on your victory. You moved to 2-0 in the Swiss style format. That means you only need one more victory to qualify yourself for the round of 16. So congratulations. Good luck to you in your next race.
Is that how it's going to work? I didn't know how it was going to work.
Yeah, if you win 3 races, you're automatically into the round of 16.
Okay.
DigShake, of course, you're definitely not out of it. If you win one more race, you will be in the race-off where you can still make it to the round of 16. And you can still make it automatically to the round of 16 if you win the next 2. So definitely still in this tournament. Good race from you. Just didn't work out for you, but good luck to both of you in the next round.
Thanks, guys.
All right. So, very exciting seed, I would have to say. As we mentioned earlier, it was a very tough, but in a way fair, in that it was kind of tripping up both players. And
oh, absolutely. Very, very competitive, though. It was close for most of this race. Levels 7 and 8, in my opinion, proved to be what gave Darkwing Duck the victory in this particular race. So, again, we'll see both of these later on in the tournament. Any final thoughts that you have for us, MTI, before we close it out?
No, just I did enjoy the fact that it was a very even race despite the difficulty. You know, a lot of times you see something similar to this, but it just affects like one player, where you know they make all the decisions, and not even bad decisions necessarily, but you know, just reasonable decisions that the sea just decides to hate them this time. And you know,
absolutely. As I like to say, this game does not care who you are. You can be the highest caliber player in the world, but this game will throw as many curveballs as it possibly can just to throw you off.
Yeah, and you know, so you find that one player who's just an almost insurmountable hole, and it's not even their fault.
That's right.
You know, so it was good that the game was very even-handed, I would say, this time around, and it was quite competitive, as you said, right up until level, you know, level 7 and 8, and really even the quick level 9, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what could have happened had DigShake made it to level 9 first, because again, level 9 is the great equalizer for a reason, but in this case, it really wasn't, because it was so fast.
Right, it was a very fast level 9, so it wasn't quite the third room that Zelda was in, but it was close to that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think we'll go ahead, and this will do it for us tonight. We want to thank everybody for joining us on behalf of our 2 racers for this race, DigShake and Darkwing. We will do that. Yep.